It's almost poetic that Fire Country Season 4 Episode 4, The Weight of Redemption, starts with Manny finding those hidden pills in Bode's locker. Last season, this same man begged Sharon and Vince to keep Bode away from his daughter. Now, he's risking his entire career, reputation, and second chance at life to protect him. That's how far Manny's journey and his heart has come. From the moment he confronts Bode, you can see it written all over his face. He knows Bode is lying. He knows that story about keeping the pills just in case doesn't make sense. But still, Manny takes a stand for him. He shields Bode from Richards, tells Sharon to hold off on reporting him, and takes full responsibility for the situation, even when it could destroy everything he's worked for. That's the kind of loyalty that cuts both ways. On one hand, it shows Manny's empathy. He sees himself in Bode, that young man full of fire, pain, and potential. But on the other, it's dangerous, because Bode's been walking a fine line lately, and Manny's faith in him might be the thing that sends both of them over the edge. Bode's confession at the end, that he almost took the pill but spat it out, is raw but also way too late. It's not just about the test coming back clean. It's about the fact that he was one step away from relapsing. Manny's decision to let him flush the pills on his own feels symbolic but also reckless. Trust is earned, not declared, and right now Bode hasn't earned that yet. Then there's Audrey. She's the only one in this episode who calls Bode out. She's tired of the temper, the excuses, and the chaos that follows him everywhere. And yet, as a fellow addict, she gets it. She sees the struggle, and even when Bode lashes out, she still acts out of care, telling Manny the truth because she wants Bode safe, not destroyed. When she decides to transfer to another station, it hurts, not just because Audrey's leaving, but because her exit highlights a bigger problem. Every time someone gets close to Bode, they pay the price. And yet, the people around him keep enabling him instead of forcing him to face the consequences. That cycle of sympathy without accountability is exactly what's going to break him if no one steps in. Meanwhile, the emotional hits just keep coming. Jake and Eve hand Bode the mysterious letter from R that was hidden in Vince's guitar case. The timing could not be worse. Everyone knows Bode is on edge, he's barely holding it together, but they still decide to drop a bombshell that could rewrite his father's legacy. The letter implies Vince may have been hiding something big, possibly even an affair. Whether or not that's true, you know it's going to send Bode spiraling. And with the Zabel Ridge investigation now pointing to arson, things are only going to get darker from here. It's heartbreaking because everyone around Bode knows he's unstable. Even Richards warns Sharon to be careful how she breaks the news. Yet they keep putting him in high-pressure situations. He's grieving, yes, but grief doesn't excuse reckless behavior. Either Bode's stable enough to fight fires, or he needs to step back and heal. The show can't have it both ways. And that's where Manny comes in again. When Richards puts him in charge of the rescue mission at the corn silo, Manny's leadership finally gets tested. Between Jake's impatience and Bode's volatility, it could have gone sideways fast. But Manny finds the balance, listening to Jake's plan, adjusting it smartly, and leading with the kind of steadiness that Cal Fire desperately needs right now. Richards sees it too. That's why, by the end of the episode, Manny's offered the battalion chief position, the same job Jake has been chasing all season. But this victory feels heavy, because the promotion isn't a reward, it's another burden. He's now responsible not only for the department but also for keeping Bode from imploding. And that's a mission that could easily break him. Jake's reaction to losing the job was surprisingly mature. Maybe too mature. After months of campaigning for that promotion, he suddenly accepts it in half a scene, admits he's lost himself in ambition, and moves on. It's a great growth moment, sure, but it happens so fast it almost feels like whiplash. Still, seeing Jake finally make peace with Manny, and even Bode, gives us a little hope that maybe, just maybe, this team can start healing. But the real takeaway from the weight of redemption is this. Redemption isn't a one-time act. It's a constant fight. Manny believes in second chances because he's lived one. But putting his career, his stability, and his peace on the line for Bode might not save him. It might destroy him. What do you think? Was Manny right to protect Bode? Or should he have let him face the full consequences of his choices? And what's your take on that letter about Vince? Could it rewrite everything we thought we knew about his legacy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear what you think. And if you love Fire Country as much as I do, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next breakdown. Because trust me, the fire's only getting hotter from here.